discussion is just sharing my experience. Okay? It's not to comment on anybody. Don't take it personal. And also, I am also in a similar situation. Basically, before I have a passion to do PhD, but I don't know why I'm doing it. And also, yeah. So it's only my experience, and also I validated my assumptions and my understanding with many other good places across the world. That's why I want to mention this. Okay? And don't take it personally. Whatever happened is happened, and also it may continue because of lack of our understanding or many other reasons. I agree with that. So don't take it any of that, any other people. Don't take it personally. Okay. So okay. So what is research? Anybody have idea? What is research?
Searching of new things. Identification.
Okay. What is the goal of research? Yeah, basically creating the new knowledge. Research is the goal of research is to create the new knowledge and research. In that research, 8-letter word, 6 letters are search part. Okay? So that search should be good. Research has meaning. I usually give a statement. Research has no meaning if search is wrong. Sometimes, usually, because of lack of our understanding or lack of our time, what happens is we don't do proper searching part. Maybe we are afraid of quality papers or etc. reading, so we don't do that part properly. Because of that, whatever we contribute, whatever we think of doing something new, may not be that effective. Okay? So research, please understand this word. Research has no meaning if search is wrong. Okay, that is first point. Second point is research is last statement is I want to add small personal story. In this whole context, don't think that I am great. I'm just doing. I am not even a great research guide because even though I am doing from 2008 some research something I am doing, but I think there is long way to go. But my father is a teacher, government teacher, and I have passion about teaching. So during even my BTech, I am the topper of my batch, and I usually teach a lot of classes. In the third year and fourth year, I usually take classes in my college also. So after that, I went and asked my faculty that time Ramon Professor, and he is a PhD from IIT Kharagpur. So he told if you want to go for job, you go immediately after BTech. If you have any time in the mind that you want to do PhD, you go for masters. But my brother at that time also went to IIT Roorkee and done MTech, and he told don't anytime you can do job, go for MTech. He said I went for MTech, and then I got a job in TCS. I joined in TCS, but I'm not able to enjoy. There I'm EC and I got 84% in BTech and MTech almost 10 CGPA or 9.9 or something like that. And again, all that knowledge is not required. Again, I have to see database management and Java, and I have to qualify in that. I qualified and placed in Bangalore. I got trained in Cochin and Bangalore. I'm in Bangalore. I got the project also to do, but I am not enjoying that life. What is this? What I studied and what I am doing. Why all my degrees for what? I have to wake up at 6:30 or 7 to go to Bangalore. All of you know Bangalore traffic, right? That time only the doctor ring road they are making in Bangalore. If you cross 8 o'clock, you will reach 12 o'clock to your office. What I am doing, I didn't enjoy. Suddenly, great trial in my life that my father expired suddenly at the age of 45, 46. I came back to home, and then I decided that I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to. It's a too personal story, but I want to give a strong message in that. That's why I'm telling all this. I came back and I told I don't want to go back. I want to go as a faculty. I'm from Vijayawada, so I told I want to join Siddhartha Engineering College. Then everybody, brainwashed me. That time, right, software job is the only job in India, especially for Andhra people. Any other job is not a job. You don't get married. What are you doing? I told whatever you say, I don't want to go back. I want to go for teaching only. Then I told I have plans for PhD. I want to go for PhD, but for the time being, because of the sudden issues, let me take some 1 year, 6 months to 1 year break at least, and let my mother settle. And I told I won't want to come back. My brother is also in Bangalore right now that time. No, I don't want to come back. I did fight it with so many people. Nobody supported my decision in the family. But I told no, I want to go for teaching. So many faculty also, because my brother is also topper in Gurdwara Engineering College. So many faculty came and told us, what decision you are taking, you are spoiling your life, all this. I told whatever happened. I am fine right now. I don't want to go back because I am not enjoying that much. Then I joined in Siddharth Engineering College. I taught first time advanced business management. First course I taught is advanced business management also for the MTech students. I am 23 at that time. All my students in the class are much elder than me. There are that time it's MTech course. Only this old people used to do MTech that time. But the day I delivered that class, I felt very happy. My mind got settled. I settled my life. I tried to start enjoying that job. Then I thought, if you want to survive in the academics, you should do PhD. Especially you want to, at the young age, you should do IIT PhD. And many people in my department also, he's trying to IIT PhD. And I didn't know what to do. I tried. I got an IIT Madras and IIT Kharagpur. I joined in IIT Kharagpur because the faculty is more interested in me to work. I joined in IIT Kharagpur. Then also first one. Oh my God, if you go to Kharagpur, I think some of you might have went to IIT Kharagpur. Food is very bad. And very difficult to survive actually because every day only aloo and fish. I'm studying and trying to do something, but I am still got doubt. Am I taking a good decision? I mean, one day I feel that I got a lot of things in my life, after degree, etc. But other day I know I haven't done a good thing. But this last statement is the email subject in 2008. In 2008 I joined. 2009 May. There is a talk. And title of the talk is "Ultimate Job in the World is a Research Faculty." What is the talk title? Ultimate Job in the World is a Research Faculty. He is given by the IIT Kharagpur alumni. He is a professor in abroad. He comes he comes once in a while. To IIT Kharagpur, spend 1 month with the different lab scholars and motivate them. I attended that talk. After that talk, I have no second thoughts. What I have taken is a great decision. I don't want, people. I feel that time I feel all the, that yes, I took a good decision because, can somebody justify that statement? Ultimate job in the world is the research faculty. Because all of us, our people feel that software job is the best job in the world or something, right? Or Microsoft or Google and all. But what is the statement? Research faculty job is the ultimate job in the world. Do you know why? Because of 2-3 reasons. Why? Because we are creating a new knowledge. Somebody is creating through research, somebody is creating new knowledge. What is the ultimate than that? How many of you know your father? All of us know. How many of you know your grandfather? How many of you know your grandfather? Our own family after 2 generations don't know who am I. But how many of you know who invented a phone? Telephone? At least 20-30% you know is a Graham Bell. That is the power of research. That is the power of creating new knowledge. Because you are trying to solve the future problems with your knowledge. So other than that, what is ultimate job in the world? Right? You got 1 crore package from Google. But after 1 generation, your own family is not remembering you. They may enjoy all facilities you created, but they will never care you. Never even bother you. Never even inspire you. May not inspire even. But somebody who invented something, who whenever that will be there in the lessons and that is there everywhere. For example, take AI. Where AI has come from? Google invented. Microsoft invented. No. Your network is not invented in Google and Microsoft. Your network is invented in the research labs of foreign universities or even Indian universities. Right? So, That is the power of, when industry struck, even Google, Microsoft struck, I told Professor Rajareddy, right, he has direct connection with Microsoft. Any product new launch or any decisions, he will be the key player, because research faculty is the one who saw the future for the next, he is working for the 10 years down the line. After 10 years, whatever the people face the problem, that's what he is working on. What industry is doing? Industry is taking the technology and make a product and selling. They are doing business. Core part is coming from the research faculty or research labs. Let's say Bell Labs earlier I mentioned, right? That is sort of industry, but research labs or research universities. Or research is that is the power of research. Okay, so we have to teach to the next generation, especially faculty also. Wherever you are, even if you are doing some research, please believe and please pass that unfortunately it is not that I don't got any job, then I come for the faculty. It's the other way around. We should come to the teaching with passion. Okay, because that is the ultimate job in the world. Okay, one new generation, new knowledge creation, and also we are generating the new students. We are creating some new knowledge and also passing freely to the next generation of students. What more is the ultimate job? That is the power of research faculty. Then when I listened that lecture, I felt that I have to take a decision. But fortunately or unfortunately, we see from last 10 years, at least people have realized that software job is not the job. There are many other jobs, and software job is also not safe, etc. So in that way, many people, the people who are not supported by that time, I am coming towards the end of my PhD. Many people thought you took a good decision. You took a good decision that you left the job and done. A lot of my friends also, we are now here. We don't know how to go forward or go back. So in that way, that is one thing. And coming to the some of the research tips. Okay, some of the research tips is that, for example, if you take a journey of 4 years or 5 years for PhD, etc., it's not that so in that it's not that from first day one you will implement something or code something or implement something. Actually, first 2.5 years we will go for the search part only. We have to put a question that what I have to do. It's not that how to do. What is important is what to do. Okay, what to do is more important. So once you know what to do, it's a matter of an year to year and a half to publish the paper, do work and publish the paper and get it. More important thing is what to do. More important thing is what to do. For that we have to do something called literature survey. What is the thing called literature survey? Okay, many of us doing a part that we will do it. We don't do a good literature survey. It is not because of intentionally we are doing. We don't know. Actually, when we got freedom, just 78 years back, 70 plus years back, right? We have so many problems. We have health issues, basic need issues, education issues, etc. And suddenly that sixth pay commission is when research. Suddenly Indian government told those who have PhD they should get good salary, other people less salary. Now recently they removed, I guess, that's the requirement of PhD, because rather than doing good, it is doing a lot of bad for the education of the Indian community. So they suddenly started PhD requirement, and also they didn't educate the people what is PhD or what is research. That is the purpose of this Atal FDP or this electronics ID workshop in here, is to create the awareness in the latest technology so that people can work in that area and eventually they do research in that. Okay? So actually because of lot many people, even when I it's not joke, even after completing my PhD, I am telling my personal issues actually. Even some people are trying for my matches, for my marriage. So he didn't get job. He's doing PhD, he didn't get any job. Many people. I am from the I don't want to release my community caste, but I am from upper caste. But even in my community, they don't know what is PhD. Okay, forget about other communities. Many those people they also don't know what is PhD. And think that no job, then people do PhD. So that is. So many people are not there with those who have done PhD around us. then suddenly so many colleges, so many things, and people want PhD for their salaries, etc. So PhD introduced in India in a wrong way. Okay, because of that, what happened? We have a different picture of research. Actually, what is research is different, and what we are doing is different. Okay, because it is not because of our problem. Because even when I pursuing when I go and join for PhD, really I don't know what is research. If I could have know what is research, if I have right mindset, I could have done much better work. I got good papers during my PhD, but what am I feeling is I could have done much more good work if I have right mindset. Okay, we should not do PhD for degree sake. We should not do PhD for the promotion. We should not do PhD for something else. We should do PhD with a passion. Then only new knowledge will come. Because it's not time bound, no. Because we don't know when new ideas will come. It is not when that new knowledge suddenly comes. It comes, but we don't know when it comes. That's why we need a right mindset. It's not that lot of talent also required for PhD. For PhD, passion is required. We want something. We want to create something. That passion should be there. Okay. And on a lighter note, you can compare doing PhD is like making a movie. Making a movie. When the movie will get hit, you have to see all stories already done. Come up with your own story and make it. If you don't do that, if you make a film whatever you want, then people will reviewers are there, no? Websites will write, no? Oh, this movie is from that year, there, no, nothing. Same thing in the research also. Okay, so we have to, unfortunately, this government has introduced, don't quote me, but this government has introduced NAC, NP, and this many papers that what a specialist you are giving, what time you are giving, and what you are expecting. You are expecting papers from an institute where a lot of focus is on BTech and MTech. How come the papers will come? And they are expecting. So you people are bound to address the management issues, and you have to get the accreditation. Otherwise, you won't get the admission. So we are in the wrong loop. Not because of our choice. It is because of the system is in the wrong loop. Fine, you do whatever you do for the sake of doing, do it. Okay, but try to understand at the back of your mind that is not what is research. Research is something else. Okay, so you may ask, sir, why we need research? We are surviving with some fake things or something. Not sorry to say fake things, but some things we are surviving. We are doing something. Everything happens. Why should we worry about research? Mind you, guys, especially to the faculty. Our golden days are going to end in very few years. Very soon. You have to forcefully retire, or it is very difficult to do job. Because everything is available in the internet. And also when new education policy implements, what they are saying, they can leave anytime. Institute has no right to stop the students. They can leave after second year, third year, you have to give degree. The curriculum should be designed like that. So the challenge will come that you have to attract the students. It's not that you tell whatever you know and students are eager to listen. It's not. It's the other way around. It's already started in premier institutes. It's extremely difficult for my students to sit and listen unless I prepare hardly and unless I do a lot of preparation before facing my students. Okay. We have to every time before going to the class we have to see how my class is different from what is available in the internet. Because we have, because so for that's where research will help you. If you understand, for example, I am working in the field of speech, etc. Let's say I am going to signals and systems course. Okay, I may teach a signal system through speech. That LTI, impulse example, other examples. I can give some practical examples of speech, sampling, time scale modification, and many things. Whatever signal processing you learn in the book, which is not there, I will bring it to my research. Like that, you have to passionate at least 2-3 subjects in the entire curriculum. You should tell with your passion, with your research. That's when your talks are different from what is available in the internet. That's when you can attract the students. That's why we need PhD. Our research, okay. So that's why we can motivate, okay. Anyway, these are some of the things which I don't want to more elaborate on that. Yeah, so I will give you one interesting thing actually. this is the approach. Actually, this 11-page document is there, and also otherwise there is a 2-page paper also there. How to read a paper? Okay, it is by Keshav. Okay, so Professor Keshav. Okay, so if you read this one, if you read this one, and also I will give you few tips. Our research starts provided once we know what is the state of the art, what is there already. Okay, or we have to do the literature survey to know what is there. So it may looks very big for you, it may looks very tough for you initially, but if you follow some simple tips, it is very easy. Why? Because in the world, you only not the person working in that research, in that field. There are thousands of people who are working in that field. So you make use of, it's not a copy paste or something or plagiarism. It's a different way. If you, for example, if somebody, nowadays it is mandatory that everybody has to upload their PhD thesis in some portal, government portal, so that plagiarism, so that plagiarism will be avoided. So, for example, somebody, my student has published a PhD thesis today on a particular topic. Let's say you want to work on the topic, you already literature is there. If you see his thesis, already his literature is there. 100 plus papers he already reviewed. So let us say he submitted last year. From last year to this year, what happened you can follow, and other things you can believe on them because, for example, if you believe them, they have done a good work. Okay? Or somebody written a literature review paper, good paper, then it will help you to understand the basic things quickly. Okay? And as a researcher, I want to focus on yeah. So I also have to leave actually to catch my flight. I may take maybe not more than half an hour to 45 minutes. So I want to focus only on very few things, few tips. Okay. So I want to focus only on two things. One is 2 tips here and 2 tips here. Okay. So first 2 tips is that if you want to start a literature, okay, so if you want to start a research and literature review, if your guide is already expert, fine. If not, anyway, by the way, if you want to really want to do a good PhD, you need to have a good guide. Okay? Without that, pursuing PhD will be difficult. Okay? Because the role of guide is that he has to, let's say if you come up with the idea, he should be able to comment on that whether that idea is good or not, whether that idea is worth to investigate or not. Okay? That's when you need to have a good guide, okay, in that area. Okay? Usually you should work only in one area. Okay? You should not work in many areas also. Okay? So if you want to start your PhD, even if you are from a good lab, you should know 2 things. That's what I want to mention. 2 things you should know. What is that? One is, what are topmost conferences or journals in my area? I should know. The first point I should know is it is Scopus index, SCI index, and all these index. These are all junk, not required for me. Okay, if I want to make a movie, I want, as I told, my research is like making a movie. If I want to make a movie, I should know who is the best director in my I should know who is the best director. Also, I should know what sort of movies are already, what are the good movies. Okay, similarly, we should know in my area what is the topmost conference and journal. And believe me, it's not that Bahubali only get hit. The Bahubali is one kind of movie, range movie. Even Hanuman is hit. Even some other movie also will get hit. So different qualities also there. It's not that everybody can make only Bahubali. Ideally that is great. If you want to be a top director, you should beat Bahubali. If not, that's fine. You can beat something else also. So that's why different qualities also there. Tier 1. It's not that don't go by Scopus index. These are all not required. You should know. You should ask Google that what is the Tier 1 conference in my area. Tier 2, Tier 3. They are there. Okay, you should know them. Okay, because you should select the papers to read from them only. Not even believe in Scopus and SN. Because you should, let's say you want to watch a movie, what you will do? want to watch in what you see the review, you like the hero, director, all these things, then only you will read. Similarly, before reading a paper as a researcher, if you want to read a paper, before reading, just see who got published this one, who are the authors. If they are of quality, then only read, otherwise don't read. Okay, because lot of junk is there in the internet, we should not read. Okay, we should efficiently utilize time. Okay, first thing you should know is what, and second relevant thing is that in this process, by reading these papers or by seeing that, you should also know who are the top people in the world, not in India, in the world, who are driving your area. For example, you are a signal processing expert, or a communication expert, or a speech expert, or image processing expert. You should know at least at the tip of your finger who are the 10 people whom you can admire and follow. Because those are the people really doing good work and really pushing the world of that problem. Then only we can make sense. Okay, if you start reading whatever is literature available and whatever you get, and if you don't know who are the expert in that area, because of that, what happens is that whatever thing, what is our goal? Our goal is that I should be there after 10 years. I should be there. People should admire me and read my papers. That is the goal of research. Otherwise, when I can create new knowledge, even when I create, if nobody reads, what is the use? Isn't it? So our goal should be, our goal is when I become here, or when I become, you will come here when you start publishing here. Right? If you want to start publish here, one tip I will tell you. If you send paper to the top conferences, it may get rejected, but you will get an idea why they got rejected. Okay? And second thing, whenever some paper comes to me for review, what I will do, I don't start from friend, I will start from references. If the references are of not good quality, straight away rejection. Because I said no, simple statement, research has no meaning, research is wrong. He is submitting to paper to some conference and all the references are below quality, reject. So whenever you are submitting to one good journal, minimum 2-3 papers from the same journal, or all reference should be higher than that journal. Then obviously reviewer get attention because yes, he has referred all the good papers. So that means whatever he is doing has been meaningful. Even if he rejects, he tell why he rejects. That simple thing we are missing. References are very, very important. Sometimes even BTech students in their project, they will put website links as the references. References has very good meaning. Author name should be there, paper name should be there, where it got published. Everything has a meaningful. Because if I am a researcher, I know if he is he is referring a good conference paper, he is referring a good author. Okay. This thing, even I don't know when I am pursuing my PhD. My grade might have told, but I didn't. Most of these things I understand when I am guiding my PhD students. Once I get my PhD student, I need to see they should be go to the next level. They should go to the good places. Then I should be visible. When I should be visible, I should go and present my work in the top conferences. When I am pursuing my PhD, that goal is that in IIT is that publish a good transaction paper in IIT, journal paper. Okay. So now the second context is I will tell you about conference and journal. And also I will tell what are the goals of a researcher. Okay. So, more focus is on journal paper. When I am pursuing PhD, I didn't focus much on conference papers. But it is very important to publish in the good conference papers because that's when you will get the visibility, so that you can market yourself. So most of these things which I understand when I start guiding my PhD students, that's I will also tell you one thing. Actually, one more thing. It's not going to be a process. Like Narayana sir says, be proud of you what you as a teacher, and also, as a teacher, what we will do preparation notes before going to the class. Actually, we should do after the class. Because that's when you understand what you prepared, what you missed, where you struck, what questions asked. Then you should go and write your actual preparation notes for the next year. Okay. So similarly, we have to have a good right mindset for the research. I want to focus only on these 4 things. One is that if you want to do research, you should know who are the top people in the world who are working in that area. Second thing is that what are the top conference and journal, because you go and read only there. Now question comes, what is this conference and journal? And many of us don't know what is this conference and journal, why they initiated for the research. Okay, the purpose of conference means connections. Okay, the purpose of conference means connections. Okay, so in every area, for example, you take speech area, there are two topmost conferences called InterSpeech, which I shown, right? In 2018 we conducted this one. 2018. Next year it is happening in Greece. This happened in Dublin. Another speech. Yeah, no, Czech Republic. Okay. So by the way, I didn't went to any conference while pursuing my PhD. Even after joining my faculty job, I didn't thought, oh, we'll go abroad and attend this conference. We are all busy with family and okay, anyway, what is there? I didn't realize that the importance of going and attending top conference in my area. Then 2018 this conference is started. This conference is going to come. Believe it or not, we worked from 2015 for 2018 conference. We won the bid in 2015. From then we started working on that conference 2018. I am part of this committee, but anyway, I am from Hyderabad, so I am there. But as I am in faculty that time, I am there somewhere here. I don't know where. Somewhere I am here. Here some web tools, apps or something. Because I have done much more work for this conference than anybody else. Because it's happened in Hyderabad. Because so many meetings, so much work we have done. But anyway, as in fact, I didn't take a good position here. But it gave a very good experience. When this happening, then our Professor Eknaran and other people said, you go and attend 2016 also it is happened in US, then but I didn't went. But in 2017 it happened in Sweden. I went there and because we have papers and we publish there. That's when I understand what is the importance of attending conference. Because the papers whom you read, okay, will come there. It's all around 2,000 people in the same area work there. Those who, I met the, when I went to Sweden, I met the people who have written the speech processing book. Professor Douglas from Canada. I met so many people, so much great feeling. And also, even people across the world, many good people will come there. Even if it is India professor, if you see there, oh, Anil came there, okay, so he is doing a good work. It's a kind of a benchmark. Okay? And also the purpose of conference is connections. So, for example, I went to Sweden last year I went to Ireland for presenting 2023 Dublin. That's that startup project what I showed. It costed me anywhere around 3 lakhs. Rupees. But not even 1 rupee I put from my pocket. My institute and my project supported. Even along with me, 4 of my students came. They also supported financially. From that InterSpeech has travel grants or government, Google, if you have a good paper there, Google is there to support. $1,000 they will give, go and attend that conference. Okay, so top conference will take, for example, this InterSpeech, this when it happened in, any guesses how much cost this conference might have incurred? InterSpeech, 1,500 delegates came across the board. Any guesses how much cost it had? No, 3.5 crores. Okay, 3.5 crores. That's when money involved. But I will tell you the interesting thing. Through the registration of the candidates, it came 1.5 crores. Other 3 crores came from sponsorships. You can see the Apple, Google, all these sponsors are there somewhere in the below or somewhere. These are all sponsors. You can see the below the sponsors. Why they sponsor? Because they are working in my area. They will come and showcase their products. They conduct interviews. It's not that through registration fees. Registration fees anywhere around 50,000, 50 to 60,000. That also not enough, because you have to conduct an international event. Even the when you cost itself 3 days, 4 days, 1.5 crores. That is Hyderabad International Convention Center. But most of the people who are, let's say 1500 people who are attending, not even one person put one rupee from their pocket. It's all through their institutes, their governments, or some good forums will sponsor that. Because that has a meaning, because it's a top conference in the area, so a lot of things will happen, lot of knowledge sharing, new problems, etc. Everything will happen there. Okay. So, but anyway, even if somebody takes 8,000, 10,000, but like let's say that is a Tier 1 conference. There may be Tier 2 conference which may happen in India, maybe Tier 3 conference. Go and attend. That is, they are asking 5,000 rupees, you pay, but go and attend. If you are attending, if you are publishing a conference, you go and attend. At least if it is a Tier 1, Tier 3, Tier 4 conference also, at least few people they will bring to motivate you. Your goal should be go to Tier 1. You should not satisfy with Tier 4. Okay? That is conference. Because at least you can pay money for the conference and go and attend. But why I am putting all that money? That money is associated only with the conference. Coming to the journal paper, guys, journal paper. What is the purpose? What is the purpose of conference? Conference purpose is that I am working in my lab, somebody is working in my lab, that is working in lab. It is not good. If all of you come together and present and solve the problem in the area, that's when you need connections. That's when we need conference. But journal, what is journal? Journal is, you have done, conference usually have a page limit, 4 page, 5 page like that. But journal is that you have a good idea, lot of analysis is done, maybe 10 page, 15 page, you really done a good thing, okay, write in the form of journal and submit. And guys, for journal no money is involved. When journal started, journal is no money involved. Why journal is required? If you want to get across the world, if you want to get a PhD, you have to have a one published journal. Only one. Other journals can be in review. You don't need 10 journals to get PhD. And including Stanford, MIT, IIT, anywhere, you need only one journal accepted in a top forum to submit your PhD. PhD usually is a 3 journal work. Usually it is around 3 journals work. Even because one journal acceptance will take 2 years. 1 year for work, 1 year for the acceptance. Because nobody will accept good person, nobody accepts journals. Because once you submit, conference paper, once you submit is accept or reject, that's all. After 2-3 months, accept or reject. But journal paper, if people like your idea, then after 2-3 months you will get something called minor revision or major revision. Revision will come. And then you will submit again. Then revision will come. Then they will accept. And all this is a voluntary process. Because I am a reviewer of some journals, I will review because I have a luxury to comment on others' work. And also being an expert in the particular area, I will take, before giving any acceptance, I will see all other ways whether really it's a good work or not. Okay? Then we will publish. As it is not involved any money, reviewer will usually get 2 months, 3 months to review. Okay, that's when not one person, every paper has to be reviewed by 2-3 people. So even journals have different levels. Okay, some very good IEEE transaction, then Elsevier, Springer, and few other also there. Just to motivate you or just to tell, in my website, even though I am not very keen, this kind of to tell this kind of talk. Sir, you are in IIT, you are in the Premier Institute, publishing journal, free journals, etc. There are not many free journals available in your area. For that only I put, there are 30 journals, even more than 30 journals in my area which accept papers freely. They are of different quality. IEEE, Elsevier, Springer, in the Springer also different areas, so different levels of people. All will accept papers in the area of speech. Okay, if you are not confident, if you have less resources, try in the top, go from bottom to top. Our goal is to publish in top. For example, in day 1, if you don't have capacity to make Bahubali, even Rajamouli didn't make Bahubali as his first movie, right? He has done a lot of movies, then he made Bahubali. Similarly, if you are not confident, start doing good work here, start publish the, Tier 3, go to Tier 2, Tier 1, and give the confidence to the, basically research also requires the right confidence, giving right confidence to us and also our scholars. Okay? if somebody, let's say, sir is saying, sir, I published in Elsevier, I felt very happy, then he, when he guides his student, he will also try, okay, you try mine or at least go for IEEE, let it get rejected, that will be the motivation. Okay, that should be the goal. And unfortunately, this NAC and me and all these people are asking a lot of journal papers, and people are publishing with paying money. Journal don't require. Are you going somewhere and presenting that paper? Are they arranging anything? Not. No. Then why you are paying money to the people? It is just like you made a movie. You are asking people to see the movie, but you are paying money. If I make movie, what is that? People should pay money and see. Why should I pay money to you to see my movie? Why you are publishing my paper by taking my money? Are you arranging any conference? Are you arranging any event? Are you bringing good people? No. Then why you are publishing? You can also open Google site or some website and you put your paper there. What is the great deal in that? Our journals make money. IEEE Springer Elsevier makes money by giving subscription to the institutes. Let's say you want to do research, you will say, your institute will subscribe to IEEE. That's how they get money. Our journals will get money to support, because if they maintain the quality, people will, institutes will purchase from them. That's how they make money. In fact, if you are publishing your journal work, that means you are helping the journal. All these 30 journals will take time, but they don't take money. Conferences will take money because they are conducting the event. It's a world-class event. As a researcher, your ultimate goal should be go and attend the topmost conference in your area. Or at least tell you the amount of confidence you will get. I can't even explain how, what mistake I done in doing. I started my PhD in 2008. Till then I didn't went to my any inter-speech. I started going from 2017, as I said. I got some connection. 2008 happened in Hyderabad. I got some connection. 2009 I went to Austria. Vienna, Austria it happened. I went. So the amount of connections I have, you believe it or not, a lot of my students got postdoc there, good connections. One of my achievement is that, in 2021 it happened in Czech Republic. Okay, so. I am part of this committee. Being even in Hyderabad, I am part of small committee. Here I am a tutorial chair, co-chair. Only in this entire list, only 2 people from India. One from IIT Madras, Professor Umesh, and myself. I felt I don't know when I will get again that opportunity, because in 2018, one of my PhD students, who are about to graduate, joined postdoc here in this lab, Dono University, Czech Republic. That's when that Honja, that general chair Honja, this guy told, Anil, come and act as a tutorial chair. That I felt very privileged, because if you act as a tutorial chair, you will know the many people in the world who are working in my area. Okay, so as a goals of a researcher, one of the goals will be, can you become a organizing committee of a top conference? Okay, and also how many citations you got. You are evaluated based on how many citations you have. Okay. So I have around 1600 citations, not a great citations. So that means how many people are referring your work. H index, I10 index. So H index anywhere around more than 30 is a great research. Some people, very eminent people. Professor Ragnar, and I told Professor Ragnar is very top. He has a lot of citations. He has, I think, around 14,000, 15,000 citations. 16,000. His H index is 60. So, how you are evaluated? You are evaluated based on your H index or I10 index. Okay, those are the goals of. It's not that movie also when how many. It's not that how many movies we make. No, how many people viewed and how many hits we got. Similarly, researcher will be evaluated based on how many people are citing your. Here also, research is also. It's not that it's a holistic journey, it's an ultimate journey in the world, but again, human is human everywhere. So there is a lot of mafia here also, right? Because some people won't cite somebody's papers, some let us say I'm a junior and publish a good paper, even seniors won't cite our paper because some kind of politics will be there everywhere. Actually, that's fine. But yeah, as long as you get minimum citations and as long as the ultimate benchmark is that, if you publish one journal in a year, one or two, maybe one or two in 2 years, and every year you are having a paper in the top conference, that means you are on track of research. If you have more, if you are capable and if you get more, that is good. But even minimum, these are the benchmarks, because I am attending this center speech from last 4-5 years, then you will get a lot of connections. When I went to Dublin, right? One of my achievements I will tell you, when I went to Dublin, 12 students of mine or my related institute are there. 12 people. Myself and 3 of us, 4 of us went there, but 8 other people who done PhD with us, or who done masters with us, or who have done something with IIIT are there. Out of 2,000, 12 from IIIT Hyderabad itself. And the command what we had, and one of the memories in the organizing committee, the help we got and the visibility we got, that is very, and also so many people, once you start attending, top people also will recognize you. And whenever they want some project or whenever they want some information or some connection, they will approach you. So that's where attending conference is very important. Okay. So having said that, I will tell you one example. It's not that I will tell you one topmost example. Another example I will tell you. Why it is important to attend FDPs, why it is important to attend some workshops, conferences, that I went to Osmania University. I joined in I joined in the preparatory in 2012. I didn't get project in 2012. 14 also 2 years. I didn't get any project. Okay. I went 2014, I guess. Yeah, 14 sometime. Osmania University conducted some workshop on speech I attended. There suddenly somebody from HAL came and they have requirement of my technology. They gave me project in 2015. If I could not have gone there, they could not have come to me. And also the good part is IIT, they have only IIT, it's a government hall, they want to go to IIT. IIT Kanpur luckily rejected that project, they don't want to. Even being a HAL Hyderabad, they want to go to Kanpur and do that project. What is that project? That project is voice interface to the aircraft. That is my first project and I am happy that it is deployed in the aircraft. And when Bangalore show happened, even Prime Minister appreciated that project. That is voice commands, Okay, so that is the power. So, whenever your time supports or whenever your institute supports something, go and attend FDPs, go and attend conferences, get the visibility, okay, and understand, in summary, research is a very holistic job, okay, because, one humble request to all of you is that, even if I am continued in the Siddhartha Engineering College or somewhere, I could have also published the papers by paying money, because we don't know the understanding, we don't have the understanding of what is required. Because it's not also our problem. Given an option, you may not have done because it's a burden of your institute want NAC, your institute want MBA, you have no clue, no choice. Because of that, you might have done. You do it also. Now also you don't have XML, you do it. But don't put it in your CV. Don't put it in your CV. You put in the CV when you are submitting to NAC MBA, but don't put in your CV. In your CV, personal CV, you put only the papers. Papers are our brain childs. I will say research area is your another spouse. And research papers are your brain childs. Okay? So if really your child, then only put in your CV, otherwise don't put it. And great number of papers is not required. One paper in a year. And also, one more thing is research requires a good team. If in a lab, if possible in your institute or collaborate with other institute, make a team. Faculty, to 1 or 2 PhD students, 2 MTech students, BTech students, make a group. and give them the confidence. Guide role is to give the confidence. Ask them to try for good ones. Let them reject. They will tell why they got rejected. They will. I will end up giving this example. I think all of you see cricket. When I am also very passionate about cricket. So when I am watching cricket in 90s, right? Even 25 runs, last 5 overs, 5 wickets are there. 25 runs are there. That also there are times we lost the matches. Now because of T20, even 1 over 25 runs is not safe. Even 8 wickets are down. What is changed? What is changed? What is changed? Huh? What is changed? What is changed? Mindset, confidence. As a faculty, as a researcher, what is your role? Give them the right confidence to the students. Give the right targets to the. So imagine, even after when you are about to retire and publish a good journal paper with your student or somebody, and ask them to give the confidence to the junior, at least you are changing small dimension, whatever is possible within your hands. Rather than going run a mill of kind of things with the name of NAC and other things. Put the right goals, try to publish the right paper. In your area also you write what are the tier 1, not SCMS purpose and next you should write on your own list that what are the top conferences, top journals in your area, and your goal is to publish there. Start from bottom if you are not confident. Go there, or let us say why you need help. If you let us say you are a faculty or you are a researcher, you got a collaboration with somebody who already in the middle of that cycle. You go and attach and publish along with him. Start from there instead of starting from scratch. Let us say you are somebody already went to middle of that stage, or already you have a collaborator at the high end. Go and collaborate, contribute, and get them even it's a true, even let us say if I am not getting industry papers, what I will do, I will start with Eknarayana sir or somebody, get 1 or 2 papers with him, get the confidence and let me publish on my own. Right? Sometimes if others say, oh, they are not from good institute or good thing, let them reject. That's how, if you put a big person name there, already he is involved in that, oh, okay, this has some quality, let me review, Slowly you will also become big person one day. Okay? Other than that, whatever you do, right, it's of no use. And publishing papers by paying money, journal papers especially, conference you have to pay because somebody, at the same time if somebody is taking money for the conference and not conducting, don't pay money. Any conference, go and attend. If we are happy even if they give participation certificate, we don't go and attend, then it's of no use. I know what it's as simple as I'll give this one word. I will close with one thing. We all used to eat white rice, no? You know that is not good for health. You understand that is not good for health. At least we have to eat the single polish or the brown rice. Similarly, in the research also we habituate in the wrong direction, publishing in the non-required format. So it's time for us to come back and see what is value. You don't need to ask Scopus, you don't need to ask SCI. You just see where top people are publishing. Our goal is to be one among them. At least you can be a collaborator among them. And it is possible. It is possible. It is possible. Because many good papers, also junk, but many good papers are coming not from USA. It is coming from China. Lot of research papers are coming from China. Okay, so India also can, it's only the mindset need to change. Otherwise, we are going in the wrong direction by wasting lot of our time and energy and money. Okay. So my whole purpose of coming from Hyderabad to here, I'm fortunate that they invited me, but all my purpose is that at least I want to pass this information. At least if few people understand it, pass on this one, you know. At least you save your money. Rather than not being there unnecessary costs. Okay? Hope you enjoyed my lectures. If you, I don't have any intention to hurt anybody or anything. This is the cycle we are in. Okay? This is a cycle because of lack of understanding. We are in the wrong cycle. It is time to come back and go in the right cycle. Okay? And also, it's very important for the faculty. Unless you have updated your skills and unless you are doing cutting edge research, we are not required for the students. It is our survivability also. Okay? All right. Thank you.